So the job interview. If the interview process is not quite helping us achieve attracting, hiring, and retaining good talent, then that at the organizational level is definitely something we have to look at. Today's conversation will benefit business owners, managers, parents, educators, as they look to understand and engage with young professionals.
You've got to show them a path to success.
But also, this will be of benefit, mutual benefit, a win-win to those emerging professionals that maybe stumble across this wonderful podcast to learn some tips on what current and future employers are looking for as it relates to, trying to get a dang job and how to better present yourself in the interview process, but also how to ask questions that will help you understand whether this is a good fit for you, a place where you can grow and thrive, and then how to set yourself up, not just in the interview, but after those first 30, 60, 90 days for success in achieving what you want to achieve. P2T, provide new hires with a path to success.
Communicate value and that there's opportunity, then they might stick around.
For those of you who are listening, who are actually preparing for an interview, those of you who are business owners, managers, parents, educators, if you want to share this information with people that are preparing for interviews, we're going to share tips to help you stand out and thrive in a job interview. You'll recognize some of these tips from my latest book, 2T, Preparing to Thrive in the Modern Workplace. This is Resources for Young Pros, Book 1. The tips for thriving in a job interview are: read and reread the job description. Tip, research the company. Tip, prepare a cover letter and references. Tip, prepare your own questions. Tip, rehearse the interview. Tip, dress the part. Tip, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Tips for thriving in a job interview. Preparing to thrive in the modern workplace. Chapter 5. The job description. When a company writes a job description, they are giving applicants clues about what they are looking for. You shouldn't have to dig too deep into the job description to find a few things that you understand and relate to the knowledge, experience, and abilities you have demonstrated in your life. See Chapter 12 for more on these 4 elements. What is the title of the position? If the title is something like Entry-Level Customer Service Representative, what does this tell you? Entry level usually means that they are hiring someone with little or no prior experience. Customer service can mean many things, but it usually requires the employees to interact directly with the public. Read what the listing says about a few key elements. Qualifications. This is where they tell you what prior knowledge, experience, and/or abilities they expect applicants to have. Roles and/or responsibilities. This is where they try to paint a picture of what applicants will be doing if they get hired. Compensation. Some organizations will tell you what the salary or hourly wage range is, and others will not. You will want to try to determine if the qualifications are required or recommended. For example, the employer may prefer that you have an associate's degree, but they don't require it. Even if they say they require a degree, you may roll the dice and apply anyways. What experiences do you have that are relevant to the roles and responsibilities outlined in the job description? If you have demonstrated knowledge, experience, or abilities that could be worth more than a degree, you will want to use the cover letter to communicate this. If they don't specify the compensation, this is a question you can ask in the interview. Asking, "How much does this job pay?" is a reasonable question. Instead, try asking it another way. For example, is the compensation rate at or above minimum wage? Sounds a little more intelligent. Then you can follow up with, what is the process and timeline for becoming eligible for promotion? This approach communicates that you understand that if you work hard, you will earn more. Some jobs have a review after 90 days. Others may provide training or certification that opens up more pathways to greater responsibilities and higher pay. Be proud of the fact that you want to thrive. You should leave the interview with a sense of clarity about what your options for advancement are. P2T, the new book by Jon Isaacson. You can find out more about this book at my website, thedyojo.com/book5. That's thedyojo.com/book5. Or you can purchase a copy through Amazon. My new book will help you better engage young professionals and help you articulate a pathway to success.
You've got to show them a path to success.
That is a win-win for employers and employees. P2T, provide new hires with a path to success.
Communicate value and that there's opportunity, then they might stick around.